A very warm welcome to the deep dive. I am so happy you are here with us today.
Hello, everyone.
Whether you are walking, driving to work, or just relaxing at home, we are really glad to be your study partners.
It is great to be here. I'm really looking forward to today's topic.
I'm your host, and today we are going to learn something very special. Something that might just, well, it might just change your life.
It's a very useful lesson for everyone, I think.
It really is. Today, we're going to talk about a secret. Well, maybe not a secret, but it feels like one. We're talking about the secret to getting what you want.
And specifically, we're looking at an idea called the principle of direction of desire.
That sounds a little difficult, right?
It does. It sounds complicated. The principle of direction of desire. But don't worry, it's actually quite simple when you break it down.
Okay.
We're taking this information from a class by the organization YT, and it's all about understanding, how our own minds work.
Exactly. And before we start, I want to ask you, our listener, a simple question. Have you ever wanted something really, really good, but you just kept getting bad results? Like you try so hard, but things just don't go your way.
I think we've all felt that way. It's very frustrating, isn't it? You work hard, but nothing seems to happen.
Yes. And today, we are going to find out why that happens.
That's right. Today, we will learn that the questions you ask yourself, they actually decide the results you get in life.
Wait, really? So just asking a different question can change my life?
It sounds like magic, but it is true. It's just how our brains are wired. By the end of this deep dive, you'll know exactly how to change your questions to get what you really want.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's explain this. I want to start with a very interesting idea from the source material.
Okay.
The teacher in the class said something that just made me stop and think. She said, "Life is not short or long. Life depends on when you realize something."
This is such a beautiful idea. In the class, they use the word neem.
Need.
Yes. In English, we call this realization.
Realization. Can you explain that word for us?
Sure. A realization is like, it's an aha moment. Yeah. Imagine you are walking in a dark room. You can't see anything.
Right.
You bump into the table, you bump into the chair. It's difficult.
That sounds painful.
It is. But then, suddenly, someone turns on the light. Click. Everything becomes clear. You can see the table. You can see the chair. You understand where to go.
Yeah.
That is a realization.
Yeah.
It's when you suddenly understand something clearly.
I see. So before the realization, we're confused. But after the realization, everything is just clear.
Exactly. And the source says there are 3 ways people usually learn or realize things.
What are the 3 ways?
Well, the first way is through experience. This means you do something yourself.
Like touching a hot stove.
Yes, that's a perfect example. You touch the hot stove, you
Yeah.
feel pain, you say, ouch, that is hot. Now you know you've learned from experience.
But that is the painful way.
It is the slow and painful way for sure. The second way is through thinking by yourself. This is, self-reflection. You sit quietly. You think about a problem for a long, long time until you find the answer.
Sounds really difficult. It must take a lot of time.
It does. It requires you to be very smart and patient. But there's a third way.
What is the third way?
The third way is learning from others.
Which is what we're doing right now.
Precisely. We are learning from the experts at YT. We take their realization and we make it our own.
I like that way best. It's so much faster. We don't have to touch the hot stove.
No.
We can just listen to someone who already knows the truth.
Exactly. It's the smartest way to learn.
Okay, so we want to have these realizations. We want to turn on the light in that dark room. But how do we do it? What makes the light turn on?
This brings us to the most important part of today's lesson. It's something called the question, or in the source language, vien.
Even. Okay, but when you say question, you don't mean simple things, right? Like, what's for dinner? Or what time is it?
No, not quite. Those are just normal questions. An EM is a big doubt or a deep question.
A deep question.
Yes. It's a question you repeat in your mind many, many times. It's a problem you struggle with. It is something you truly deeply want an answer to.
So it's something that stays in your head, like how can I be successful or how can I make my family happy?
Yes, exactly. It's a question you care about. And here is the rule from the class.
Right?
Small question, small realization. Big question, big realization.
Can you repeat that? That's really good.
Small question, small realization. Big question, big realization.
I like that. It means if we want big changes in our lives, we need to ask big questions.
Precisely. But here's the trick.
Ah, there's a trick.
Not all questions are good questions.
This is where it gets really interesting. I was reading the notes, and I was actually surprised.
Hmm.
Most people think they're positive people. They think they ask good questions. But they're actually asking negative questions.
This is a very, very common mistake. We need to understand what positive and negative really mean here.
Right. Usually positive means happy, and negative means sad. Is that what we're talking about?
Not in this lesson, no. In this lesson, positive and negative depend on one thing only:
And what's that?
your desire.
Your desire. So what you want.
Yes. Here's the rule. If the information helps you get what you want, it is positive.
Okay.
If the information goes against what you want, it is negative.
That sounds a bit abstract. Can we use an example? I remember the source material had a story about a relationship.
Yes, let's look at that story. It helps explain everything so clearly. So, imagine a boyfriend and a girlfriend.
Okay.
Now, imagine the girl hears some news. She hears that her boyfriend is seeing another girl. He's cheating on her.
Oh, no. That's terrible news.
Most people would say that is negative news.
Right. Definitely. I would be very upset.
Oh, wait. Is it positive or negative? The expert says. It depends on what the girl wants.
How can that possibly be positive?
Well, let's look at scenario A. Imagine the girl loves him very much. She wants to marry him. She wants to live with him forever. Does this news help her desire?
No, not at all. It hurts her desire. She can't marry him if he's cheating.
Exactly. So, in this case, the news is negative. It goes against her desire.
I understand. Okay. Now, what about scenario B?
Scenario B. Imagine the girl doesn't love him anymore. She's bored. She really wants to break up with him.
Ah.
But she doesn't have a good reason. She feels, a little guilty.
Okay. I see where this is going. So she wants to leave, but she needs a reason.
Right. Now, she hears he's cheating. This news gives her a reason to leave. It actually helps her get what she wants.
So in this case, the news is positive.
Yes, because it matches her desire. She wants to break up, and this news helps her do it.
That is amazing. So positive isn't about feelings. It's about matching your goal.
Correct. And this is so important for how we talk to ourselves. Let's look at another example, maybe parenting.
Oh, the parenting example. This is a very good one. So imagine a mother and her child.
Right. Now, what does every mother want? She wants her child to be smart, to study hard.
Of course. She wants a hard-working child. That is her desire.
But imagine the child is watching TV or playing video games. What does the mother usually say?
She probably yells, "Why are you so lazy?" Or, "Go study, stop being lazy," something like that.
Exactly. She uses the word lazy. She asks, "Why are you lazy?"
But she wants him to be hardworking.
That is the problem. Her desire is hardworking. But her question focuses on lazy. This is contrary to her desire. She is asking a negative question without even knowing it.
Wow. So by asking, "Why are you lazy?" she's actually making her own brain focus on laziness.
Yes. Her brain focuses on it. The child's brain focuses on it. It just makes the problem worse.
She's focusing on what she does not want.
Exactly. We must make our words match what we want. If you want a hardworking child, you have to ask a positive question.
So what's a positive question she could ask instead?
Well, she could ask, how can we make studying fun? Or maybe, what can we do to finish our homework quickly?
How can we make studying fun? I like that. That sounds much better. It focuses on the solution.
Yes, it leads to the goal. That is a positive question.
This is a lot to take in. I want to stop for just a moment because I want to talk to our listener. Yes, I'm talking to you.
It's good to pause and think.
We've been talking about desires and goals. So I have a question for you. What is one big goal or problem you are thinking about right now? Is it about money? Is it about love? Or maybe your health?
Don't think too hard. Just what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
So my question for you is, what is your biggest goal this year? Tell us in the comments below. We read every comment and we really want to know what you were working on.
Writing it down is the first step. Please share it with us.
Okay, let's go back to the lesson. We've talked about the theory. Now I want to see a real story. The source material shared a story about a student named Miss Nung.
Yes, Ms. Lung. She's a salesperson. She sells health products.
And she had a big problem. What was happening to her?
Well, Miss Nung wanted to help people. She wanted to sell her products. But she kept asking herself a bad question, a negative question.
What was it?
She asked, why do customers promise to come, but then they do not come?
Oh, that is so frustrating. Why do they not come?
Look at her question. Why do they not come?
Yeah.
She's focusing on failure. She's focusing on people staying away.
So her desire is to have customers come, But her question is about customers not coming.
Right. It's a negative question. It makes her feel sad and, stuck.
So how did the teacher fix this? What did he tell her?
The teacher told her to change the question. He said, stop asking why bad things happen. Start asking how to make good things happen.
Okay, so what was the new question?
The new question was, how can I help more people get healthy? Or even simpler, how can I attract more customers?
How can I attract more customers? That feels different immediately.
It does. When you ask, how can I attract customers?
Yeah.
Your brain starts looking for answers. It looks for marketing ideas, for better ways to talk to people.
It focuses on the solution.
Exactly.
Right.
And there's another important point. The teacher told her to focus on helping. Yes. Instead of thinking, I need to sell this, she should think, I want to help this person get healthy.
That takes the pressure off. If you really want to help, you don't feel bad if someone says no. You just find the next person to help.
Exactly right. It changes her feeling from fear to love.
Now, the source material goes even deeper than that. It talks about a big question that can cover, well, everything in life.
Yes. This is the idea of comprehensive wealth.
Comprehensive wealth. That just sounds like having a lot of money.
It includes money, for sure, but it is much more than that. In this class, comprehensive wealth means having 7 things.
7 things.
Yes. You are rich in wisdom, rich in attitude, rich in personality, rich in health, rich in relationships, and yes, rich in money too.
Wow. 7 types of riches. That is amazing. It means having a full, happy life.
It does. And the teacher suggests we should ask one big positive question to get all of this.
Okay, what is the question?
The question is, how can I have comprehensive wealth?
That's a great question. But wait, didn't the source also say something about helping others?
Yes. This is the secret. The best question is, how can I help others achieve comprehensive wealth?
How can I help others?
Yes. Because when you help others become happy and wealthy, you naturally become happy and wealthy too.
I love that. So it's not just about me, me, me. It's about connecting with people.
And it's a very positive direction. It aligns your desire with the good of everyone else.
So let's try to use this for our listeners. I know many of our listeners are learning English.
That's a perfect example.
So a negative question might be, why is my English so bad? Or why can't I remember any new words?
Those are definitely negative questions. They focus on bad English and forgetting. They just make you feel stupid.
So what's the positive version? Help us out.
A positive version would be, how can I speak English more fluently? Or maybe, what is a fun way to learn 5 new words today?
How can I speak English more fluently? That question makes me want to practice.
Yes, it directs your energy to the solution. If you look at the darkness, you see darkness. If you look for the light, you see the light.
It's very simple, but it is so hard to remember sometimes. When we're stressed, we automatically ask negative questions. Why me? Why is this happening to me?
That's human nature.
Yeah.
But now we know the secret. Now we have the realization.
Right.
So when you hear yourself asking, why is this going wrong? You can stop.
Stop. Take a breath.
And ask yourself, what do I want?
What do I want? That is the key question.
Yes. If you want peace, ask, how can I be peaceful? If you want a solution, ask, how can I find the solution?
I think this is something we can all practice every single day.
Absolutely. It's like a muscle. You have to use it to make it strong.
So what does this all mean for us today? We've learned a lot. We talked about realization, the big question, and the difference between positive and negative questions.
I think if we summarize the main lesson, it's really this one simple sentence. To get what you want, you must ask questions that match your true desires.
That's it. That is the whole key.
Stop focusing on what you don't want. Start asking how to get what you do want.
It sounds so simple, but I know it takes practice. I'm going to try it this week. When I'm stuck in traffic, instead of asking, why is everyone driving so badly, I will ask, what should I ask?
You could ask, how can I enjoy this extra time in the car? Maybe you can listen to a podcast.
How can I enjoy this time? That is a great positive question, and listening to a podcast is a fantastic answer.
Exactly. It changes your mood immediately.
Well, speaking of podcasts, we are coming to the end of our deep dive today. This has been such a helpful conversation.
It really has. I hope everyone listening feels ready to change their questions.
I hope so too. Remember, life depends on when you realize something. Maybe today is your day of realization.
Indeed.
If this video helped you, please like and subscribe to our channel for more English practice and motivation. See you next time.
Goodbye, everyone, and keep asking great questions.